Hi friends, I'm Linda and I have a tarot addiction. Love to share with you guys my new tarot oracle shadow pack. This is epic and insane and I cannot wait to open this up. And so if you're as excited about tarot, then you're probably gonna be super excited to see this. So this is the Familiar's Way self-development set. It says epic adventures are better with friends. So we have the Familiar's Way Tarot, the Familiar's Way Oracle, and then the ShadowWorkers pack. So 3-in-1 box set, Familiar's Way self-development set. It says a pathway to more love, connection, compassion, joy, understanding, and purpose, a spiritual and transformative blueprint to more. So Tarot, Oracle, and Shadow Worker. 3-deck collection where spiritual tools integrate with practical skills, providing a holistic approach that paves a pathway for growth and empowerment. So, by Jillian C. Wilde. Let's take a look at this beautiful set, shall we? So this is the tarot. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? Yeah. The Oracle and then the Shadow Worker set. And I'm super excited. So we got this card on the back side. We'll see what that's all about later. And the front side, A Familiar's Way Self-Development Set by Jillian C. Wilde. Look at this amazing set. All right, well, let's take a look, shall we? What should we start with, you guys? Should we start with the tarot or should we start with the oracles? Let's start with the tarot. We'll go in the order in which they're sitting in. As usual, you guys can take this time to charge these cards for future readings here. I got these on Etsy, and it wasn't cheap, in case you're wondering. So let's start with, oh, there's stuff under there. Cool. Okay. Let's start with the tarot. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Familiar's Way Tarot. A deck of sacred companionship. This is pretty big. Pretty wide box. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful book, you guys. Oh my goodness. Isn't it beautiful? So we have table of contents, introduction to tarot, working with the cards, shuffling about the major, minor arcana, working with Familiar's Way Tarot. What are familiars? Familiars are animals, in case you guys are wondering. Okay, but they're more than just animals. They're like our own soul connects with an animal and they support us. And it's like a witch has her black cat, right? And so it would be the same way here. So the major, minor arcana. So let's see if all the cards are traditional. It says card descriptions, familiar message. Every card in the deck carries a message in an upright position, providing guidance from the familiar and their supportive role concerning the interpretation of the tarot tarot card's significance. In addition, there are supplementary prompts that encourage explore the card's energy and meaning. These can be utilized as journal prompts or as tarot spreads. Okay, tarot spreads and journal prompts. Shadow work journal prompts. In this book, every card includes a shadow experience journal prompts presented in the form of questions, which are designed to help you identify any internal obstacles and resistance you may be encountering. Okay. Astrology elements, intention setting, tarot spreads, intuition versus feelings, the major arcana. So let's just look at one. For example, here we have the Fool's Bravery, freedom, new beginnings, unlimited potential. So we have keywords and then the Familiar's Way message. The dog is on this card. A loyal companion by your side, urging you to take the leap of faith. For aliveness is not merely an idea, but a sensation that surges through your body, a connection to the flow of life, to something greater than yourself. It's an instinct that cannot be overanalyzed or second guessed. It's the voice that sings from your gut declaring, I am ready. This feeling itself is a validation to act, and it cannot be dismissed unless you choose to ignore it. And then we go into the shadow experience. Are you currently overlooking practical considerations in your life, such as financial stability, responsibilities, or impact your actions on others, or the impact of your actions on others? What factors may you be contributing to your tendency to overlook practical considerations? The elements associated with the element of air. Air is connected with intellect, communication, and the power of the mind. It represents ideas, mental clarity, and the ability to think and reason. Fool's bravery and dog wisdom. Tarot spread of self-reflection. The call. What is the message that your inner voice is communicating to you right now? The story. What story am I telling myself that is blocking my path forward? The leap. What is the leap of faith that you need to take to align your inner voice and experience alive? The support. Who or what can provide? Wow. Okay. I'm going to go into the magician, so on and so forth. And release of judgments. Wow. Okay, so there's 22 in this deck, and normal major arcana only has 21. So the last card says safe, supported, love, safety, security, and supported. The familiar's way message. Two otters nestled together under the tender light of ancestral love. Their only cure is caring for each other as they drift amidst the emotional tides that move them below them. That's sweet. So we have the minor arcana. Spirit is the element of fire. So this is wands. And feelings, which are cups. Water. Feelings represent the element of water. It embraces our emotions, intuition, validating, appreciating them, and encouraging connection. And then thoughts, reflecting the element of air. The suit represents individual thoughts and perspectives, creating space for autonomy. So that's swords. And finally, for pentacles, we have the somatics. Somatics aligning with the element of earth. This suit honors our experiences as they are perceived and felt, creating connections through understanding, empathy, and compassion. Wow. Message from the artist, and then the book is complete. Okay, normally I don't go into the book that deep, but beautiful. Okay, so these cards got all jumbled here. Good thing they're not all ruined. Welcome to the world of the Familiar Tarot. Familiar's Way Tarot. Beautiful. So I'll put this one aside for now. Beautiful ribbon. Let's take a look at these cards, shall we? Now, these remind me of the Oneness Tarot, which I have over here. They're kind of similar. Not the same artist, but it certainly feels very similar to the Tarot of Oneness here. Same feel. And if you guys have it, this is kind of the same quality of cards here in this. I'll put these out of the way so we're not distracted. Same quality of the cards. Okay. So let's see what we have. Let's look at this beautiful gold. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at the back again. So you guys can see that. Looks like clouds. It says the Fool's bravery. The Magician's manifestation. The Healer's intuition. So this would be the Magician. This would be the High Priestess. Can you guys see? Yeah, okay. I'll leave it over here. 3, Sovereign's nature. Oh my goodness, I'm getting bad eyesight here. So this would be the Empress with the baboon. Sovereign's structure, which would be the Hierophant. No, I'm sorry. The Emperor. So we have the Empress and the Emperor. Sovereign's nature and sovereign structure. That's cute. And we have the Sage of Support. That's the Hierophant. Aw, 2 little monkeys. And we have the Lovers alignment. Just the Lovers. Looks like 2 pigeons. Chariot of Direction. And Strength of Courageousness and Compassion. Wow. How beautiful that is. And the Hermit's Serenity. And the Wheel of Optimism. Wheel of Fortune. It's on the bottom. Okay, Justice of Divine Truth. And what does that say? Surrendered Perspective. Is that what it says? I can barely see these words. Yeah, Surrendered Perspective, which is the Hangman. And Death's Passage. And the Flow of Temperance. The 2 swans, beautiful. And the Devil's Shame. My goodness. Towers Dismantle. And Starlight of Hope. Yeah. This is star energy. Moon's Shadow. The Whale. Sun Self Energy with the White Horse. Beautiful on the Sunflower. And Release of Judgment. With all the beautiful butterflies. And the World of Cosmic Integration with the flamingos. And finally, the extra card here with the otters we read about. Safe, supported love. Aw, look how adorable. Safety and protection. Security. All right, so Ace of Spirits, which is the Wands. So we have the Toad, the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Spirit, the Whale, 3 of Wands. Is there an animal? I don't see an animal here. She has an artificial leg. And we have the 4 of Wands with the feet. That's so cute. And the little, what is that called? Is that a grasshopper? 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. The wild horse in the background. 7 of Spirit with the elephant. And the 8 of Wands. All the jackrabbits. Wow, look at this 9 of Wands. The tiger. 10 of Spirit with the donkey. So the pages, it says here, is the Curiosity of Spirit, the child. So this would be the Page of Wands. And the Experience of Spirit would be the Knight of Wands on the llama. Cute. And then we have the Introspection of Spirit, which would be the Queen, and the Integration of Spirit, oh my goodness, would be the King. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? So amazing. Beautiful. But the badger, or what is that? I don't know if that's a badger. Wolverine? Look at his nails, claws. Oh, and look, she has an iguana around her neck. Some form of lizard. Okay, so Ace of Feelings. This would be the Ace of Cups. Beautiful hair. Gorgeous. 2 cups. Look at that with the ducks waddling. So adorable. 2 of Cups and the 3 of Feelings. Beautiful. 4 of Feelings. Oh, and look, she's being handed the little hedgehog. How cute is that? 5 of Feelings with the jellyfish. Six of feelings. This is the cat, just the cutest ever. Seven of feelings. I don't know what this is. It looks like a water buffalo, but I don't know for sure. Seven of cups, and then the eight of cups with the wolf. Oh, how cute. That's so adorable. Love these cards. Nine of cups with the starfish, and the 10 of cups with the giraffes. Gorgeous colors. And the curiosity of feelings, which would be the page of cups with the penguin, and the experience of feelings, which is the knight of cups riding the dolphin. Beautiful page and knight of cups, and the queen and the king of feelings, or the introspection of feelings and the integration of feelings. Queen and king of cups. So I don't know what animal has a big horn like that. Water animal. I'm not sure, but there's a hippopotamus here with the introspection of feelings. All right, so the ace of thoughts. So the ace of swords with the hummingbird. Two of thoughts. The little lemur covering her eyes. It's cute. The three of thoughts. The snake. Three swords. Wow. Intense. The four of swords. The baby fawn, or the fawn deer. The five of thoughts. The sharks. The six of thoughts. Six swords with the sea turtles. And the seven of swords with the little fox. How cute is that? Eight of thoughts with all these rats. Are they rats? No, bats. They look like, are they bats? I don't know. They look like bats to me. And the nine of thoughts. Just look like these troublesome monkeys. And the 10 of thoughts, 10 swords with the seagulls. And then we have the curiosity of thoughts, which is the page of swords with the parrot, and the experience of thoughts, knight of swords on an ostrich. That's cute. And finally, the queen and the king of swords, which is the introspection of thoughts and the integration of thoughts. Wow, look at that king of thoughts hiding his face. Interesting. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Not sure. This one, I'm not sure either. Maybe you bird watchers will know what that is. It's kind of, no, I don't know what that is. What kind of bird that is. Okay, and then the ace of semantics, which is the ace of pentacles with a beautiful little ladybug on his shoulder. Adorable. Two of semantics, two pentacles with the heron. And the three of semantics, which is, what is this, a bunch of ants? Or is this a bunch of bees? Sorry, bees, not ants. Honeybees. Makes sense. Four of semantics, the little piglet. And the five of semantics. So the spider web. I don't see the spider anywhere. Six of semantics, six pentacles with the camels. And seven of pentacles. I don't know what sort of sheep that is, but I think that's a sheep. And then eight of semantics with the rhinoceros. Eight of pentacles on the wheelchair. Nine of semantics. The beautiful peacocks. I love peacocks so much. Nine of pentacles. Makes sense with the peacocks. 10 of pentacles with the buffalo. And the Page of Pentacles with the most adorable little mousey. Oh my goodness. And the Knight of Pentacles on the brown bear. Looks like a grizzly bear. Wow, grizzly bear. That's amazing. And the introspection of semantics and the integration of semantics. The Queen and the King of Pentacles. Panda bear and the moose. Larger than life. Wow, you guys. Are you guys blown away by these cards? I totally am. We're going to do your reading as normal near the end, but I think we're going to use all three of these decks to do the reading. Okay, so absolutely blown away by this deck. Phenomenal. Lots of energy. I like how it sticks to traditional energies in each card. You know, it doesn't veer off too crazy, and I love that it incorporates the familiars or the animals. So next, let's take a look at Familiar's Way Oracle. Reconnect to the Wilde. Wow, so the little horsey and the hummingbird and the beautiful butterflies. What does it say? Okay, so it shows them in the back. I don't want to spoil it. Looks like I'm opening a puzzle. So there's a book with this one as well. Oh my goodness, the cards are all barfed out all over the place. So what do we have here? It's dedication. Aw, she dedicated it to her familiar. Bodhi, that's so cute. All right, so working with the Familiar Way Oracle, practices honoring your familiars, and then it breaks them all down in alphabetical order: wisdom and guidance, definition, working with Familiar's Way Oracle. So it says the familiar's definition: with close friendship, intimate, feel easily recognizable, felt knowing, a spirit attending and supporting, a witch or healer, often said to assume the form of an animal. Yes, beautiful. What are familiars? Cleansing the cards, how to use them, keywords, titles, practices, meditation, how to connect with the movement, the sound, supportive writing, yoga poses, color visualization, dream work, honoring your familiars, and then we go into the cards and their meanings. I don't think there's any reversals here or any shadows. Okay, and then we have the spreads in the back and a word from message from the artist. Okay, gonna remove this one as well. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought these would be much, much bigger. They're tiny. I don't think I have such oracle cards that are the smallest ever, but look how many are here. So there are, how many? 84. Wow, isn't that quite a bit? Normally you get, you know, like a small amount, which would be 44 in an oracle pack. Average to, you know, 55 would be quite a bit. So definitely a lot for your money, but like I said, they're tiny. These are very tiny oracle cards, which are kind of good when you do spreads because having big cards take up a lot of space. So rose gold gild. Wow, rose gold, absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully you guys can see that in the lighting. It's the back side. Similar sort of feel. Okay, let's take a look. Now, I think they are in alphabetical order, okay? So they're just a bunch of animals. Bat. If you hear my dog, she's barking in the background. Brown bear. It's the same bear from the tarot, which I thought was a grizzly. This is brown bear. Buffalo. Bumblebee. Butterfly. Camel. Cat. Yeah, these are the same familiars from the deck. We didn't spot the caterpillar, but I'm sure it was there somewhere. Chameleon. Crow. Deer. The dog from the Fool. Dolphin. Donkey. Dove. Oh my goodness, I thought those were pigeons. Does this not look like pigeon? Why are they so bluish gray? Weird. It looks like a pigeon to me. But anyway, this is a dove. Dragonfly. Adorable. Duck. Oh my goodness, how cute are these? An eagle. Elephant. Firefly. Fish. Flamingo. Fox. And the frog. Cute. Giraffe. The goldfinch. Gorilla. Oh my goodness, baby gorillas. They're so cute. Grasshopper. Hawk. Hedgehog. The heron. And it's a Highland cow. Oh my goodness, I thought they were a water buffalo. Highland cow. Okay. Hippopotamus. Horse. Hummingbird. Humpback whale. And the jellyfish. Koala. Look at all this gold sparkles. Cute. Ladybug. The lemur. The leopard. The lion. The lizard. The llama. The magpie. That's what type of bird I think was on the Queen of Swords, if I'm not mistaken. Magpie bird. And the monkey. The moose. And the moth. The mouse. This is the most adorable mouse in the world. Oh, it's a narwhal with the pointy thing. Oh my goodness. That's larger than life. Octopus. Orangutan. And the orca whale. And the, what's this called? Oryx? I don't know how to read that. Looks like some form of goat. Ostrich. The baby otter, just adorable as hell. And the owl. Panda. Parakeet. The peacock. Cute. Penguin. The little pigs all filthy. Aw. Polar bear. Porcupine. How cute. The rabbit. The ram. The red panda. I thought it was a, what did I call it? An badger because of the claws, but look, it's a red panda. Wow. Scary looking little thing. Looks kind of like a fox. And a badger. Mashup. Rhinoceros. Seagull. Seahorse. Shark. Sheep. Skunk. Cute. Snake. Spider. Eel. Let's just put that right there. Starfish. Sugar glider. That's what those were. They weren't bats. They were sugar gliders in the 9 Swords. Not sure which one it was anymore, but I thought they were bats. Sugar gliders. Look much cuter on the internet. These are kind of like scary bats. Swan. Tiger. Beautiful. I thought we already saw a tiger. No, we saw a leopard. Okay, turtle. Vulture. Oh my goodness. Wolf. Woodpecker. That's what it was. I was going to say hummingbird, but I was thinking woodpecker in my mind and it wouldn't come out. I was like, it's not a hummingbird. It's not a hummingbird, but a woodpecker. Yeah. On the King of Swords. I heard like Woody the Woodpecker in my head. And then the zebra. Okay, wow, beautiful. So I do want to use these for the read we're going to do, except before I do want to pull one card here for you guys. Okay, and then we'll do the spread. But I do want to pull one, and we'll read from the book. But during the actual read, I'll do it intuitively. But let's go in the book for your message from the Oracle. My sound kicks out when I shuffle, so I'm going to shuffle these. You guys can skip ahead. Spirit for the viewer. Is there a message for the viewer today in regards to familiar with the message? Confirming something for the viewer. Thank you, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. What are they needing to know? What message is here for the viewer? It's too many. All right, we'll pull one card for the viewer. The message today. Oh, we have two. Okay. Two cards for you guys. Let's see. Guess I shouldn't close this. What do we have? First card up, we have the Highland Cow. Can't see. There's something you can't see. Feeling like two swords almost from this thing. Something you can't see. Okay, and then we have the frog, which is all about cleansing and healing. I feel there's a limitation with seeing and speaking about something. Okay, so I'm getting like hangman energy from both of these. But let's see. Oh my goodness, I opened right to the Highland Cow. You guys see that? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's read this. So it says, embracing presence, releasing tension. The Highland Cow is a beautiful creature that finds joy in life's simplest pleasures. It revels in the fragrant aroma of wildflowers, taking deep breaths of the sweet scent that fills the air. With its thick fur coat, the gentle warmth of the sun on its back is a comforting sensation that brings contentment and peace and encourages us to release any tension we may be holding on to, whether physical or emotional, and to let go of our worries and fears. This magnificent creature is a gentle reminder to appreciate the blessings surrounding us. Its quiet presence and simple joys encourage us to connect with the abundance of the present moment. When you desire to embrace presence and mindfulness, call upon the Highland Cow. It possesses the ability to help you connect with the present moment, encouraging you to slow down and turn inward. If you find yourself holding tension and anticipating the unexpected, the Highland Cow can anchor you, providing stability beneath your feet. In moments of tension or resistance, the Highland Cow can guide you towards the insights necessary to move through obstacles that may be keeping you stuck. Its serene and gentle presence can assist you in shifting your focus to the here and now, releasing worries about the past or future. By fully embracing the present moment, you may discover that your concerns and anxieties dissolve, leaving you with a profound sense of peace and contentment. Highland Cow offers you a reminder to appreciate the often overlooked small wonders of life amidst the hectic pace of everyday existence. It's easy to become disconnected from our surroundings and the abundant blessings that are around us. Through Highland Cow's guidance, we can reconnect with a sense of grounded presence and gain clarity. Highland Cow emphasizes the importance of aligning our energy with our path. By remaining present and connected to our inner desires, we gain a deeper understanding of our purpose, make clear decisions, and find the right direction to pursue. Take a deep breath, center yourself in the present moment, embrace clarity, and then act. Remember, part of being selfless is also nurturing yourself, as it empowers you to support others by replenishing your own energy through rest and self-care. You allow prosperity and generosity to flow effortlessly without compromising your own power. So I am feeling a very solid energy about you, but I feel like you feel helpless right now. And you guys might be at a crossroads, unsure. I think you're not seeing which way to go. And I feel like the messaging here and the guidance is that there's a need for self-care and there's a need to consider self, because I do feel like you've been quite selfless in whatever circumstance you're dealing with. But I feel like you're not seeing some part of the beauty within yourself clearly. And so a situation seems unclear to you, or you can't see your way through it. But I feel like the messaging of being in the present moment is going to bring you clarity in whatever you're faced with, because I feel like we're either too focused on what will happen in the future, so lots of anxiety and we can't see our way there, but we remain attached to that uneasy anxiety energy. Okay, I don't feel we're attached to the past so much, but we might have experienced certain things in the past that have been disappointing. And so if we dwell and we hang on to disappointing energy, and then we're not in the present. So I feel like in order for you to see your situation clearly, there's a need to be very, very present, because there's something very solid about you, very grounded and very stable already there. But we might feel not secure right now, but you are secure and you're safe. And I think you're in a more empowered position than you actually realize, because you're too busy worried about the future or what you're thinking is actually going on. But you're more secure than you think, and you're in a more firm position to make decisions. But I feel like you haven't made a decision, and I feel like you feel either stuck or just incapable of making moves because you can't see clearly, So get present for the answers to come to you, especially if you're at the precipice of making a decision or needing direction. So I feel like you're needing some form of direction. Okay, so now we have the frog, which I was saying was releasing. So like healing and cleansing, and when we heal and cleanse, we have to release certain energies. And so I feel like this is a release of any tension and any disappointments of the past, but also releasing and cleansing any anticipation of future pains or anything that's making us freeze or feel stuck in the present moment, because we're anticipating pains in the future that might repeat from what we've experienced in the past. But I feel like you feel like incapable of something. There goes my email confirming, like I can't see. And this to me feels like he has something to say, but he can't quite say it. The only thing that comes out is like a frog, like I can't express enough what I'm feeling or put into words anything clearly. Let's see, what's with this frog? Well, like I said, frogs do represent in the oracle, traditional oracle, about cleansing and healing, releasing. Let's see, what does the Familiar's Way oracle say about the frog? Here he is. So it says magical creativity and inspired desire. Okay, that sounds cool. A frog is a creature that embodies the essence of duality. As it thrives both on land and in water, it takes pleasure in basking in the sun and swimming through cool waters, finding balance in its versatile nature. Its metamorphosis from a tiny tadpole to a fully grown amphibian symbolizes transformation and growth, an invitation to embrace the opportunities that come from magical creativity. Frogs croak purifies the environment, encouraging inspired thinking that leads to new beginnings and a fresh start. Beautiful. Call on the frog when you want to embrace creative expansion, blossoming from a teeny tiny tadpole and shapeshifting into a frog. This creature represents the unfolding of creativity born from a place of magical desire, opening your world to create abundance and calling forth ideas into tangible form. It represents the idea that manifestation is a byproduct of our hopes, wishes, and desires coming true. This familiar friend can let out a croak that helps purify the environment and clear out negativity and creative blocks. Certainly a block here. Block in a new beginning. Okay, this is talking about creativity. Okay, call on the frog to have a magnificent voice, purify the energy. Oh, call on the frog to have its magnificent voice, purify the energy. Frog helps you leap into new beginnings, embracing enthusiasm for a fresh start. Frog holds the power of ancient wisdom of thought, allowing you to draw inspiration from the past to use in your creative project. Its vibration aligns with prosperity. When you execute your talents with your intention, call on the frog to hop alongside as you leap into creative expansion. If your creative rings feel blocked, sluggish, or shut down, the frog encourages you to take a moment to recharge your energy and reignite your passion for a life when you feel depleted of magic and creativity. The weight of responsibilities can sometimes dull your desire to create and express yourself, but call on the frog's energy to help you connect with your playful side, find joy in the little things, and boost your inspiration and creativity. The frog reminds you that embracing creativity is essential to personal growth and development. It encourages you to explore new ways to express yourself, find balance in your life. Showing up in alignment takes dedication and trust in yourself. By connecting with the frog's energy, you can find the strength and inspiration to pursue your dreams. So, I think there is a new beginning waiting for you, but I don't think you're quite there, because I feel like there is some need to be able to express a part of yourself that I feel we're not quite connected to. And this frog, instead of talking about healing, is talking about balance and transformation and creative energies here that might be blocked. Okay, and so creativity doesn't necessarily have to mean an artist's creativity. Creativity can mean being engaged in situations from a different sort of energy than maybe we have experienced in the past. So I'm getting a lot of hangman energy. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I am getting hangman because I feel like we're sort of at a standstill. Okay, and I do feel like you're not sure which direction to go, but the standstill here is to give you some time to reflect on yourself and on your situation from a different perspective. So we might have to be a little bit more creative than how we've been engaged mentally. Okay, because I feel like we're attached to some idea or some energy. More energy. Okay, that's keeping you in some perpetual state of limbo or not seeing something here. And once we identify that I'm the one who holds the power to what I can say or how I could see this moment, and when we connect to the present, it allows us to gain perspective with what is happening in the future. It also allows us to be more creative because we're connected to the present moment. So even though we might think whatever, ahead of us is a big decision or has a lot of weight, the more we're in the present moment dealing with the present, I think the future will become more clear and lighter. And then we can see and be able to speak our truth. Okay, but I feel like if we're constantly living in the future, we're never really resolving what it is that we're wanting to see different or experience different. I hope this makes sense for you guys. But it's beautiful energy. Let's carry on with the ShadowWorker cards. Let's move this sideways. All right. So you guys can see. You guys can't see anything here. Oh, well, okay. Shadow worker. Embracing the divine darkness. Oh my goodness, look at the dark and the light. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys, are you seeing this? Embracing the divine darkness. Look how big this book is. It's ginormous. Oh my goodness. A guided workbook. An experiential guide to relational wellness by exploring the shadow through the kaleidoscope lens of the tarot. Okay, I don't even feel like ruining this book. It's so brand new. I extend my heartfelt appreciation, dedication. Your shadow and light are welcome here. Beautiful. Your shadow and light are welcome here. Shadow worker, embracing the divine darkness. Table of contents. What does it mean to do shadow work? Promise to myself. Let's begin. What is the shadow? Working with the inner child. How to use this book. How this book works. Intention setting. Calling your guides. The shadow work practices. Wow. Congratulations. Hotlines. Message from the artist. Okay. So it's a book of doing shadow work. What does it mean to do shadow work? A promise to myself. Oh, so it's a workbook. Promise to myself. A list of 2 more people that I trust. 3 people that I trust. Oh my goodness, me, myself, and I. Are you ready? Wow, so you commit to doing your shadow work. Let's begin. What is the shadow? How the shadow was formed, the inner child, the unknown, proactive protectors, working the shadows. Great. Wow. I don't know if you guys can get this book separate. 4 elements, support and connection related to the tarot. Water cups, air swords, earth pentacles, and fire wands. How to use this book. Tarot deck, shadow work cards, familiar way oracles, optional, pen, pencil, colored markers, an open mind, a curious heart, and curiosity. That's all you need to get started. To use this works. Practice, return to self, turning in, noticing, intention setting, calling in your guides. I intend the shadow work practices. Practice 1, returning to self. Let's see if we see any of the cards in here and their meaning. So here's some more workbook stuff. Fire, wands of spirit, get creative. Cups of water, feelings. Swords, air, thoughts. Pentacles, semantics and earth. Nourish your body, check in with yourself. Practice 1, reflection. Practice 2, turning in. Day 10, select a card. So it looks like 10 days here includes 3 steps. Practice 2, day 1, pull a card. So you're doing lots of reflection, lots of answering of questions, going through your energy centers and your chakras. Practice 2, reactive behaviors, day 21 and day 30. Oh my goodness. So pull a card, intuition, your feelings. So you're doing lots of writing and reflecting, spreads, and practice 4. Okay, so nothing about the cards, but the cards I think are self-explanatory here. So let's take a look. So we don't need this top card. Wow. So we have the light and the dark, be better, and inner critic. So I guess you can, oh, look at this. You got this and inner coach. So they're double-sided. Be better, inner critic. Sorry, I thought this was the light and the dark. This would be the dark. This would be the light. Yes. You got this, inner coach. There goes my email. Look at the guild on this one. It's more like a gunmetal, silvery. I don't know if you guys can see this. All right, so let's keep going. Angry and nothing. Okay. Maybe it's just this one. That's double-sided. That's interesting. All right, so angry. Look how crazy these are. Anxious, Definitely. Betrayed. Confused. I'm confused. They're interesting. A bunch of scribbles. Deflated. Disgusted. Oh my goodness. Look at this little thing over here. I don't know what that is. Drowning. Looks like a fly drowning. Embarrassed. Tiny little dots in the corner. Failure. Guilty. Heavy. Hopeless. Irritated. Jealous. Lonely. Oh my goodness. Numb. Overwhelmed. Pressured. Oh my. Rejected. And resentful. Resistant. And what does that say? Sad. I thought that said SAR. Sad. Shame. Trapped. Wow, that's cool. And unheard. Unsafe. Unseen. Look at that. Tiny little words in the corner. Weak. Avoid. Distract. Very faint up here. And escape down here. Fight. Freeze. That's cool. Panic. And people please. And this says shrink with a tiny little circle in the corner and shrink up at the top left. And shut down. And startle. Squelch. I don't even know what squelch is. You guys know what squelch means? Not sure. And I don't know if we're supposed to make our own. We make our own. I do have a white pencil. Maybe I will make my own at some point in time. We'll use these sort of as specific shadows that are unique to you. Should we put some in here? What do we think? Maybe let's put 2 of our own shadows that we might already know we're dealing with in here. And we'll do a reading. Okay, so let's move this box out of the way. It does come with a whole bunch of stuff here. I see you, I appreciate you. May your life be brimming with adventurous moments, the joy of exploring freely, the lightness of your youthful innocence, curiosity to discover new wonders, and the warmth of forming meaningful connections. Cute. Oh, and it comes with this certificate of authenticity. Cool. Alrighty. Let's just move all this stuff out of the way. Okay. Beautiful angels. It's time for a reading. What should we do? Let's pull the tarot first, and then we will pull your cards. And because my sound kicks out when I shuffle, I'm going to do the shuffle. Okay, and then when we're ready, I'll put timestamps there so you can skip ahead. We'll begin your reading. Very easy to shuffle. These cards. Great size. Spirit for the collective, that are tuned into this card reveal, can we please get a message for them? A reading for the collective that's tuned into this reading. What do they need to know right here, right now, Spirit? Which message is here for the collective? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of the collective. And what they're needing to know right here, right now. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. What is the collective needing to know? Okay. So before I reveal these, let's get an oracle and shadow for the viewer. There's your card, and a shadow as well. What is the message for the collective tuned into this reading, Spirit? Field 2. Okay. Let's take a look at your reading. So we have the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I know when we were doing the oracle, there was something you weren't able to see or speak. So that would definitely be a 5 Swords type energy if we're in a situation where we feel, I don't know, like other people have the power potentially, you know, with the 5 Swords. It's like nobody's winning. We might feel oppressed by our own thoughts or challenged by other people, because the 5 of Swords does include other people. But we see sharks, and so sharks don't feel very good. You know, they might be feeling tricked by other people or taken advantage of by other people, potentially. Let's see. And we have the integration of spirit in reverse. So this is the red panda. And this is the King of Wands with the Spirit in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Spirit. King of Spirit. Integration of Spirit. King of Wands. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups. All right. And we have the 6 of Semantics, which is the 6 of Pentacles with the camel in reverse. And we have the experience of feelings, which is the Knight of Cups, right beside the Ace of Cups. Okay. We have the 6, which is the Lovers of Alignment with the doves that I thought were pigeons. So the Lovers is in reverse. Gemini energy clarified by the curiosity of feelings, Page of Cups. And finally, the 2 of Wands in reverse. So the crossroads I was talking about, but it is in reverse. Okay. We have the shark. Look at that, you guys. A bunch of sharks here. Something feels threatening. And we got the shadow card. They said it was very specific to you. Okay. And unsafe. Well, they're all shadow cards, but this one was just the blank. Unsafe. Yeah, so definitely unsafe in this shark. Okay. It's under this 5 Swords. Starlight of Hope, the star energy, Aquarius. Healing. Okay, just give me a bit to consider. I feel like you're in a situation where you do feel threatened. You feel threatened by someone or your situation. You'll have to take it into context. But I feel like the biggest threat is actually your own self, your own shadow that you carry. It has nothing to do with your situation. And so you're blowing up the person you're dealing with or your situation into something that actually appears more threatening than it is. Like even this looks like a shark. Look at that. Doesn't the shark have 2 layers of teeth in its jaws, something like this? So you feel like a situation is more threatening, I feel, but you do feel it is very, like it controls power over you in some way, and you almost feel like you can't make a move, because I do feel like there is a path that you feel is blocked in the Lovers in reverse and this 2 of Spirits or Wands in reverse. It's like you feel you can't go down this path, whatever this destined path is. So it could be a path to a relationship, a path towards some career, a path towards some form of calling here. I feel like you are blocking yourself off from this unknowingly, because I feel you are putting more weight around what's going on in your situation than what's actually going on. And so I feel like there is a vision of what you want for the future that I feel can happen, but either you're too focused on what is threatening and what not working and what's limiting in your situation, so much so that it's impacting your current energy and blocking your future direction in this path and your ability to make decisions and move in this direction. And so Spirit is saying this is all happening for you to heal a certain part of your own shadow. So you have a way of being that's being highlighted by your situation immensely. Okay, so you're giving away your power to this situation, and it doesn't need to have your power. Once you recognize that you're the one sort of doing this, that you can get empowered, that you can have a new beginning. Okay, that you're not going to give all of your fears and give in to all of the what ifs and feed this energy that keeps you sort of feeling very stuck. I feel like you have all this Cups energy, especially this Page of Cups, because this does talk about creativity. Okay, and we were getting that with the Oracle of the Frog. You're at the early stage of something that can happen here with this new beginning in this page. Okay, and it is tied to your heart space here. I feel there's a lot of love, a lot of creativity, a lot of feelings you have here. Okay, and they're true. And I feel like we could be so focused on the things that aren't working and the reason it feels unsafe or what's not happening in a way that's providing us maybe with what we're wanting to see. And it's taking quite some time here with this Camel. You know, like this is always the test of endurance, or it's not paying it forward. Like it's dry, it's barren here in the desert. It's not giving to me. You know, some of you guys might be dealing with a person, like I said, with these sharks. It's like maybe this person is, you know, like in the shadow, being arrogant, not wanting to work with you. It's an imbalanced partnership. Okay, but I feel like you're really focused on the things that aren't happening right now and that might not happen in the future, rather than leaning into the feelings you have here and what is under your control, what you can build. Okay, because I feel like there's a future vision that Spirit wants you to hang on to with the Starlight of Hope, to not give up, you know, and to have this new way of engaging with your mind, using your creativity, using your love and your inspiration, I feel here. But I feel like if your inspiration is watered down, if there's too much fear, then we can't get inspired and our heart space gets clouded. And then our future pathway gets blocked. And so I feel like you have a lot of fear in regards to your pathway getting blocked. So I feel like Spirit is saying you must acknowledge and be at peace in the present moment with these doves in order for this pathway to open, for you to be able to even see clearly ahead of you to make different choices. Because I feel like there's a big decision in front of you with this whale that will lead to your North Star, your wish. And the biggest fear right now is you feel it's blocked. It's not in front of you right now. You're focusing on the present moment as being something that's dangerous or ready to create harm. But I don't feel your situation as harmful as you're thinking it is. I feel like real Spirit really wants you to look at your shadow. There's something about how you are seeing this situation that's really stemmed from your own subconscious here. So it could be, I always fear the worst, or I let my anxiety get in the way, or I always create conflict, or I need to see certain things, or I feel unsafe, or I have an anxious attachment style, or I get driven by my emotions all of a sudden. I don't know, do reactive things, or I become defensive, you know. But I feel like it's very reactionary. And Spirit wants you to find peace, and Spirit wants you to know that if there is a situation that seems like it is not producing, do not give up, okay? But go back to honoring your own feelings, like truly your feelings from the inside, focusing on this part, self-love, filling your own cup, what is true to you emotionally here with this dolphin. It's all about compassion, showing love, being curious and ready. Okay, more safe here with this penguin rather than more shark-like. Because I feel like the shark-like energy is not going to win over or allow you to move in a direction. It's going to help you. The flow of temperance. This is again about healing. And we saw the star. So this experience is one in which Spirit is wanting you to heal your shadow. So if you are feeling unsafe to make decisions, or that you are dealing with a situation that feels uneasy, it's in order for you to see something here, okay, for you to find balance. And look, we see the two swans, which always to me talk about lovers. Even the dolphins do as well. We see a dolphin here, we see the lovers here, and we see the two swans. Okay, so trying to find peace or cohesion with another so we can work together with the white, very peaceful. Okay, I feel there is peace to be had here. The only reason we're experiencing something that's not peaceful is because of ourself. And that might be hard to accept at first blush. We might think it's our situation or people, but I feel like we're in a sabotage mode by being defensive, being on guard, thinking the worst. You know, and so we need to get ourselves empowered here to understand our own self-worth, to hold our own cup here. Because if we're sort of not seeing the abundance in front of us and honoring our own self-love, we can't expect another to do this. Okay, so let's get just guidance here for you then. Okay, let's get guidance for you. I do feel I want to use the tarot though. I don't want to see this shark no more. Interesting. Okay, so just guidance for the viewer. There's too many. Guidance for the viewer, spirits. What are they being called to do? Thank you. The Two of Spirits. So we're picking up right where we left off. We don't see a clear path ahead. That was that cow we were seeing with the eyes blocked. path ahead, the choice seems removed in front of us. 5 of Cups. We're sad about the pathway being blocked. And we're too focused on what's not working that we don't see what's actually working, you guys. Okay, this is the jellyfish. Jellyfish, try to go with the flow. I feel you're being asked to go with the flow, and you're maybe forcing something here because you're anxious. Okay, and I feel like going with the flow means you're in the present moment instead of dwelling on something that maybe you're not seeing today, or you're assuming the path is blocked for an option for you, which is not true. Yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse. Something's not working and not flowing. It's not balanced. We're seeing the male duck the male duck and the female duck, mallard. And so a partnership isn't coming together. For some of you guys, there's been a breakup with the Lovers in reverse, the 2 Cups in reverse, and this 5 Cups. So we're sad about this. Okay, whatever this partnership is. You see the 3 of Semantics, which is working together. Manifesting and working with another, we have to be in temperance energy. It's the 5 of Sage of Support. So that's the Hierophant. All about the lessons. And finally, the experience of thoughts, which is the Page of Swords, riding an ostrich. Is this a page? No. The Knight of Swords on the ostrich. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So we had the King and Queen of Wands, divine counterparts. There's somebody you want to work with, I feel here, okay? A situation in which you're needing to get empowered. You're not seeing your own value, and that's something within your own capability, nothing to do with someone else. If it didn't work, if it's not cohesive, if there's a partnership that's dissolved, or it's not reflecting to you right now a way forward, Spirit is saying, do not dwell on what didn't work. Do not sit here looking at spilt milk, okay? I know it's difficult, but you're being asked to be like this, what's it called again? Jellyfish. Okay, because jellyfish don't get fixed to anything. It moves with the flow. The reason being is you're learning a lesson here, a life lesson, to change certain shadowy ways of being in order for you to be able to manifest and work with others. Because however you've been working with others hasn't been producing and manifesting what Spirit's wanting you to create for yourself for the future. You might be trying to force your way into what you think is the manifestation, and Spirit saying there's a star in the future here for something that you're learning about, okay? And so there's a need for you to allow Spirit to move you forward. There's a need for you to not get so fixed on what has happened and what you don't see in order for things to get clear and a way forward for you. If you're too hung up on the past, looking at what's not working and what you want to happen and too fixed on that, Spirit saying you cannot move forward. You cannot create the balance here. You cannot wrap up learning the lessons of what you're needing to in order for you to have movement here, because you are worthy of being appreciated and valued here. Okay, well, introspection of Spirit. I feel like there's a need for you to know thyself, for you to go inwards, for you to do that shadow healing. Not wait for someone else to show you this appreciation, not go outward seeking for this to come to you. It's already within you. You need to bring it up. And that's what the lesson here is. And only when you're ready to work with someone because you've uncovered this, then you're able to move forward and resolve any sort of sadness you're having in partnership. Because right now you're not a balanced partner to work with anybody, because you need to heal this part of yourself, the part that gets fixed on outcome, the part that might be defensive, the part that is reactionary, the part that sees things as threat, the part that dwells on what's not working, the part that's not in the present moment, the part that thinks choices are blocked when people don't cooperate. That's not true. And so if you believe those things to be true, you still have healing and learning to do. Okay, so Spirit wants you to move forward, but not just move forward now and say, okay, I'm going to let it go and move forward. No, this is an organic process, but you have to identify when you're in this energy. And then you have to go inwards and do a lot of introspection and say, why am I telling myself this untruth? Why am I not going with the flow? Why am I so fixed on this thing? I'm fixed on this thing because I'm trying to seek either an external validation or I'm trying to force some form of outcome here, rather than trusting the divine and going with the flow in the present moment in order for me to align myself with a greater understanding here, because this is how I've lived my life. Okay, but you're getting in your own way of manifestation and working with people. You might think it's other people with the 5 swords that aren't wanting to work with you, but the power's in your hands. And right now you're not empowered. Right now you're giving away your power to a situation by only looking at the sadness and what doesn't work and what hasn't worked, and imposing this block in front of you when there is no block in front of you. It's all a figment of what you're telling yourself. Curiosity of semantics in reverse. Yeah, so you're saying there's no opportunity here to move forward. This is blocked. And Spirit's saying it's not blocked. You got to magnetize towards you. And the only way to magnetize is not to be in this energy. This doesn't magnetize anything, in 5 cups. But when we're in this, what is it? Jellyfish energy, we're not fixed and we're able to go with the flow. Okay, but we have to heal whatever within us first with this introspection, so we could bring towards us the vibration of energy that we are wanting, not artificially, not superficially, because the universe knows we can't put a mask on. We have to get there organically. We have to really understand our value. We have to really feel empowered here to bring in towards us what we know we're deserving of. Okay? And we can't do this if we're feeling down and out and focused on what's not working. So get in the present moment and you'll be able to manifest here, and you'll see people will want to work and create with you. Okay, this is why it's not harmonious, is because your cup is upside down. Not anyone else's cup's upside down. Yours is upside down. Okay, beautiful viewer, this is your reading. I hope this helped you guys. And I did really love this, these decks. I hope you guys did too. Leave your comments. And if you guys are interested, like I said, I did get this off of Etsy. So I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.